Hey everyone, so today we have a quick video on a new update on the new firmware update on the SofaBaton X2 remote. This is firmware update 7, and there's a couple of key changes here that I wanted to show off. SofaBaton has been really good about listening to the community and trying to make the product better and really listening to what we say. So if you watch my previous couple videos, I went over a few issues that they seem to update with this new one. So the first big one is now you can control the vibration that they added on with the last update in firmware 6. So when they launched firmware 6, when you would go to a new activity, you would hear this vibration. I'm not sure if you heard that, but I'll run it again a little bit closer to the mic so you can hear it. It's very noticeable. And it bothered some. Some people like it, some people don't. Here it is again. So now they built in here that in the settings on the remote itself, there's now a vibration that you can set it to where it happens with the activity changes, or you can just turn it off. So now when it's off, if I change activities, it goes back to no vibration. So the other big one they added is in the remote settings here, you can change the button labels. So some people were having issues that when you're making favorites and things like that, it was getting a little complicated because in here you can see the favorites. Not only do they add the name of the device, but they have the command and the device, so it gets a little busy on the page. So let me show you the screen here. So this is with that setting on, so you can see it says lights and living room, so it gets a little busy on the screen. So now in the settings, if you go to button labels and say command only, and we'll go back, now you can see it makes it simpler. So those are the two big updates. Now another one that I've kind of noticed, I don't know if this is an official update, but I have noticed it functioning better. When they did firmware update 6, they made an update that when you press a physical button and the screen is off, it'll still send the command, which was a very welcome update. I did have a few issues where you would press the button and it wouldn't go. So it was maybe about 25% of the times I still had to hit it a second time. It seems with this new firmware update, it's a little bit more reliable. So I don't know if that's something that they did or if it's just something I'm noticing, but that's just something I'd like to report. And that's pretty much it. That's all I've noticed so far. Great that they're making these changes and actually listening to the people. This remote keeps getting better and better. If you have any questions about it or any comments or things that I've missed, please leave me a comment. And thanks for watching.